Here we are.
Yeah.
What is this place called again?
This is American Eagle Farm's entrance, and we're going to Dakota Eagle Farm.
All right. Dakota Eagle Farm.
Okay.
The code worked.
Nice. Oh, okay.
So today we're serving coffee, curried coffee, and decaf coffee over here. This is regular. But this is our wet bar area. and-
Wet bar.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Because it's got a sink.
Oh, that's the definition of a wet bar? Wow.
Nice.
This is
Oh, the first stop is the bathroom.
universal bathroom here.
Sure.
The universal.
Our granddaughters stay in this when they come visit.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, isn't that fun?
Oh, that looks comfortable.
I bet they really enjoy it too.
Over here.
How old are they?
Two in high school. Or, at home.
Oh, okay.
There's 5 kids. They're all adopted. There's not another adopted 5.
Oh my gosh.
And there's 3 girls. And the other girl is a freshman. So
Oh,
we got 2
nice.
juniors and 1 freshman.
And where do they live? What state?
Well, they live in Florida.
Oh, they do?
They live in the city of Seminole.
Oh, okay. I've never been there. I don't know where
Seminole,
that is.
Clearwater, St. Pete, they're all kind of on the same peninsula.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Boy.
And this is our family.
So who's the quilter? Who does all the quilts?
Mariana.
Oh, wow.
Did you go in
So,
Oh, that's your family.
our youngest son here has 2 children. This one and this one. And he's gay, and he's married to this guy.
Okay.
They live in Spain. They've been there for 4 years.
Oh my
They're
gosh.
fluent in Spanish.
Uh-huh.
He's the president of AstraZeneca, which is a big drug company.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
my gosh. I recognize the name.
He's president of the country of Spain. President of Spain.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
And
President of Spain.
so these little kids are quite a bit bigger in this picture. Like I said, this one is now junior in high school. That's one of the adopted girls.
those are the kids we bring to
And
1045.
yeah, we bring them to
Oh, is that right? Oh,
And these little boys are now,
yeah.
almost as tall.
Yeah.
And this one is, this is the other one that's a junior.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
That's Emily. And Brooke is a freshman.
Beautiful family.
Is this your whole, all your family, your kids?
Well, this
Kids and
one,
grands?
this one is a nephew, and his parents have died, and they live over in DeLand, outside of DeLand. And so he and his wife are like
Except the two.
Yeah.
our kids.
Yeah.
So they come to everything we have.
Yeah.
Family gatherings.
They went over and
So they'll all be here at Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving,
once a
yeah.
year, and they're coming for Thanksgiving. So that picture was taken in 2019, and they're the whole family right there, including my nephew that's standing by Jim and his wife, and they're all going to be here for Thanksgiving.
Oh, wow.
So this was kind of a practice.
How long have you lived here?
Since 2003.
Oh, a long time.
Yeah. We bought the property in 1999, the very end of like 1999.
Oh,
Then
wow.
we started working on a house plan and came up with a house plan, got a contractor, started building in 2002.
Oh, wow.
Moved in March of 2003. And I played a dirty trick on Marianne. We got all the boxes and everything here, and I said, I'm leaving to go skiing in Colorado.
Oh, no.
Good luck.
Look at the beautiful quilts.
They're
Wow.
outstanding. The quilts are gorgeous.
Yeah. Oh, look at this one. It's all shirts and ties.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one
many
is my
hours.
old work ties.
I was wondering if there was a
It's
story.
The back side of the tie, the skinny part.
Right.
That's what she made.
Oh my gosh.
And these are old shirts, not all of them. This one, I never had a shirt look like that.
Wow. I had a feeling there was a story behind that. Well, this looks like a work area.
Yeah, this is your work area.
This is a studio.
Yep.
Oh, this is where the magic happens.
Yeah. My contribution to this one here, of these four ladies, was the butts.
You did the butts. Oh, you tucked in the middle?
Now, some guys start looking at them and saying, "Oh, which one looks like my wife?"
Ah,
The backside.
that's funny.
And this one, I did the hair on the arms,
You did the what?
hair on the arms and in the ears.
Oh, okay, I see.
And I drew up the money.
Yeah.
Oh, you put the money in there. Okay,
Yeah.
I see.
Look at
Yeah.
all the fabrics.
Oh, this is a nice landscape one, huh?
It's beautiful.
Yeah, this one I did a little
My
house.
goodness.
That's really nice. They're all nice.
My goodness.
And this one is she did to mimic these
Oh, I see.
little houses here.
Yeah.
And she put pictures of our kids then, who were then small,
Oh,
in
yeah.
the window.
I see him in there, yeah. Very nice.
Oh my goodness. Look all the fabrics she has.
Wow.
Quilting
Well,
and
that
the
is
threads.
this thing is full of fabric.
Oh my gosh.
And I had to do some repair on this TV, so I was down in here. I said, "There's even fabric in here."
It's everywhere. It's tucked away where it can be tucked, right?
Oh, this is outstanding.
This is
Outstanding.
this is another one. This one has an address on there for our son in Tallahassee.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
And is the work featured in one of these books over here? No? It should be.
Oh wow.
It should be featured.
And she won ribbons.
Yeah, she won with them.
They're beautiful.
Very nice.
Gorgeous.
She hasn't had a chance to do it since the kids got bigger.
Uh-huh.
Kind of like take all their time.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, isn't this cool? This is beautiful. That's so clever. My goodness.
Well,
I was looking at that, but what's it made of?
Yeah. It feels like some kind of silky material.
Oh,
And maybe when she flipped the leaves, maybe she put some kind of starch on it,
yeah.
I would guess.
we decided when we
Wow.
were going to build a house that we had to have his and hers bathrooms.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Yep. And you clean your own, right?
There you go.
No.
And this table is called the shucker's table. You know, they shuffle around here shucking,
Oh,
and they put the
Oh, that's an actual shucker's table from the dock? Oh, wow. Yeah, we see that in, where did we go, Robin? McKay's?
McRae's.
McRae's.
Yeah.
Oh, in Homosassa.
Homosassa.
There's a little restaurant there, and they have people coming in, doing it right there by your table.
okay. And
That's a big one.
that's a big one.
First I saw arrows, now I see trees. I thought they were arrows at first.
Yeah, they're trees.
You got church pews over here.
Yep, those are actual church pews cut down.
Wow.
We got them at an old farm in North Dakota.
Oh, wow. Is that where you lived?
We grew up in North Dakota.
Okay. That's why the farm is named. It's Dakota Eagle.
That's how we got that. An American Eagle, and then ours was Dakota. It's just part of America. You know?
Got it, yeah.
well, what brought you to Ocala from Dakota?
Well, we lived in Clearwater for 31 years,
Okay.
and we said, it's a pancake thing. We want to move somewhere where there's hills.
Yeah.
So we started looking at Brooksville, and we couldn't find any property that we were interested in. And we went to Gainesville, and we learned there that there weren't many hills except in the city.
Yeah.
And a little bit to the west, and then there was then it was flat. So then we came down here and looked.
Oh.
When when I ended up finding this property, I came up once by myself, and Marianne had something else to do, and came up this big hill here. I could see it from a distance. I said, man,
Yeah,
there's
that's
a
it.
really nice hill. Maybe there's something up around there. So I came up here and I saw that this property, it was like almost 100 acres, had been recently sold. And by golly, it was our realtor that sold it. So I gave him a call and I said, do you think whoever bought that would sell us some land? He said, heck yes, that's his purpose. He's dividing
Oh, wow.
parcels and gonna sell them off. Okay, this is our bedroom.
Quilts.
More quilts.
Quilts everywhere.
Here.
Do you use any quilts in the bed?
Only when it's cold. It's never that cold.
They're all artwork.
This is her bathroom.
Oh, this is hers bathroom.
We were high school sweethearts, so this was her prom dress.
Oh, wow.
Picture of us.
Oh, no, really? Oh, right. Look at that. I'll never forget, right?
Yeah.
Never forget. Very nice.
So we wanted to have showers with no doors.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah. That's nice.
Don't need to be clean. I just telling him that this was her prom dress. We were high school sweethearts. And so here is a picture of us at prom. And then there's our picture.
Oh my gosh.
You haven't changed a bit. Very nice. Oh,
Chandelier.
Beautiful.
We need one in our bathroom, Robert.
I know.
That's
A wet bar and a chandelier.
pretty nice pair of lips there too.
I know, I love those. Are those her lips done in the paint?
When I go this way, that's like that. Not And our daughter took that picture in Africa.
oh yeah.
I thought it was appropriate for the bathroom.
Especially the
beautiful.
backside.
Yeah, right.
It's beautiful. You really have great taste in decorating.
Yeah.
Very, very
And
nice.
this, you must be into astronomy, huh?
Sometimes the kids like to
Oh, look through the telescope. And the drafting table, is that that's your thing, drafting?
I drew up the house plan.
Oh, so you drafted the whole plans for the house then?
Well, the first round.
Uh-huh.
And then when we found a contractor, he says, we gotta make sure this complies with all the building permits.
Oh, all the codes and everything.
So,
Sure.
we have to read on. That's a picture of, an early picture of the space station.
Yeah.
I was in the space industry. So
Oh, you were?
I got to work on both of those.
Oh,
Oh, you did?
that's pretty special.
That's very
That's
special.
super special.
Did you work at the Cape or did you?
No, I worked for Honeywell Space Systems.
Oh, okay.
And those were a couple of models of, one of them got the tail broke off, kids got hold of it.
Uh-oh.
But the external tanks in the first place were all painted.
Uh-huh.
And they got to figuring out how much that paint weighed, and they said, we can use that weight for cargo.
Is that right?
So
Oh.
from then on, they were orange color, which was the insulation on the
I never knew that.
Yeah, never knew that. That is so interesting. Gosh.
And I keep the books for my daughter's business, so that's where all this stuff is.
Oh my gosh.
Very nice.
Was this your parting gift from Honeywell?
Yeah,
Yes, Jim, there is life after Honeywell.
yeah, they told me in Fargo, I would go for
All
it.
right. I love it.
That's awesome.
No, all in there was Amish. And now the close, I think, were the kids.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh,
It
nice.
had a little Amish flavor to it.
Jim said this is his bedroom suite. He designed it.
Very nice.
And the closet doors and everything. So nice. Oh, and you even got the high chairs.
With the teddy bears.
My goodness.
There's one for each one of the kids.
Oh,
They still like those too.
I bet they do.
Somebody's filming, not mine.
Hey, Beverly.
What is that?
That's baked beans, pulled pork, smoked chicken.
Chicken. Well, that's gonna be mine. What's your name?
Earl.
Earl. Thank you, Earl.
Thank you.
Can you say hi to Bev? Hey there. How are you?
FaceTiming her?
No, I'm gonna show her the tape later.
You're missing good food. Sorry. We'll eat it for you.
Okay, miss you. Wish you were here.
Hi, Bev. Sorry.
Okay.
We were building our house in 2002, and as the framing went up and the roof was on, but we didn't have the windows in or anything, we had people come for a house blessing and the family. So Jim had looked some things up on the internet and handed out some little slips of paper giving, scripture references and so forth. But the kids came with their Bibles, and I hope I don't start to cry.
It's okay if you do.
Too late.
There's two things you should know about me, and one of them is that I cry all the time. Sad or happy or whatever. But anyway, the kids came, and they had done their own research, and so they took their Bibles and chose which room. So on the open, what do you call them, studs? Studs. They wrote the scriptures that pertain to different rooms in the house. And so they went all over the house and wrote scriptures, above all the doorways and everything. And in my studio, I wanted pass it on, because that's what I do. That's the story. It's all over the house. So you're a blessing. You are here.
Bless the house.
Thank you for that.
You really blessed us by being here, because that's what we feel. When we built this, people kept saying, Jim, you just retired. Why are you building this great big house, where you've never lived before in Ocala? And we said, we don't know. We're just
We're glad you did.
And it's been a blessing for our 5 grandchildren that are all adopted, and they think of this as Cindy keeps moving, and so they think of this as, I think, their safe place. And so, and we've had dozens of foster kids up here that, they love to just run and play and play ball or whatever. So it's been a real blessing, but we just feel like it's been a calling, and so it just blesses us to know, even in the hurricanes, we haven't had property damage. And so when Helene came and Milton came, and we just sat and prayed about it and asked for the winds to quiet, and we were blessed. So that's it.
You've
That's
been
my
very,
story.
you've been very gracious host and hostess.
Now we'll know each other when we see each other in church. More than just, that one that sits there.
see.
Yeah.
So anyway, we feel richly blessed to be here. And if you wonder where my humble beginnings, there's a picture of me out there when I was 8 years old, out there on the counter. You want to get it, Jim, out there by the donuts?
Where is it?
My picture out there by the donuts.
And we saw your prom dress.
Oh, we did, yeah. Well, Jim and I were high school sweethearts, and I actually had to let him know I was around. He was always very quiet. But this is a picture of me when I was about 8. We think I was about 8. And I find it very inspirational because I grew up very, very poor, one of 10. And I have a donut in my hand. So whenever yeah, it's half a donut. I've already eaten the other half. So whenever I host, I always have donuts. So I used to do some quilt talks, and I would always take them donuts. But it just kind of reminds us that, you know,
How long does it take you to make one quilt?
a long time. No, it really varies, and I get asked that a lot. But if it's a pieced one, it might go together. The top might go together in a week, 2 weeks.
Wow.
But it might be. My love is, as you can see from a lot of my quilts, is a hand applique. So the tinier the piece and the tinier the stitches, that's what I love the most. And so that can take a long, long time. In fact, there's probably 6 quilts in there that are in that condition. And I keep thinking about our age, and I probably should hurry and get those done, because I'm not sure our grandchildren are going to, which ones are going to really want to quilt.
They're going to hold on to them forever.
Yeah, thank you. Well, one of the blessings of being here and having my own studio, because I always had to, have one of the kids in the bedroom after our oldest son moved out. It was my sewing room before. And one of the blessings of having my own studio was you could start a quilt, and I have my own cutting table in there, and I could come back whenever I had 10 minutes or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And so after my mother died, in fact, Beth had pointed out once the picture that I have on the wall right around the corner in the dining room there of that quilt, that was the beginning of my making quilts for my nieces and nephews. I have 23, and I've made all 23 of them a quilt.
Oh, wow.
And when we lived in Clearwater, I would take my quilts down, my tops, and down to the Amish community and the Mennonites, and they would quilt them for us. So all of the nieces and nephews, I made them in memory of my mom and my. There's one quilt around here somewhere that has chickens on it, and that was one I had made for my mother. But she collected chickens. She didn't do it purposely. She just told someone she liked these little chickens, and by the time she died, she had 900 chickens made linens, or she had to get burial cabinets, to put her chickens in. So the quilts I made for my nieces
Like a big coop.
Yeah, and my last name was Cooper. That's probably how hers got started. But the ones for the nieces, I made them kind of honoring my mother, Cora Cooper. And then the ones from my father, who was Frank Cooper, he was a fisherman, and he always wore plaid flannel shirts. We're talking North Dakota winters here, and long underwear, that would appear out of the sleeve. And so he was. I made them for the nephews in memory of my father.
They used to joke that when summer came, you hope you had the weekend off.
So anyway, that was that's my story, and yeah, he was my crown date, and he's 2 years older than I am, so
How many years have you been married?
We've been married 65 years, and I was married when I was 19, if you want to quickly calculate my age. So we know we can't keep doing this.
Yeah.
So we just are really, really, really happy and honored that you all came today. We see you in church, and we haven't been able to, we never know when we're going to have the grandkids on the weekend, so we haven't joined any Bible studies or Sunday schools yet. But so we just felt like this was a way, and we're not country club people. I mean, there's nothing against people that are, but we just aren't. And so we just always have had people come to the house. So it was just kind of a natural thing when we felt that we should take our turn of doing something for the epics, and so this is what we decided to do. So.
We're glad you did.
Yes.
Where are you in this picture? What location?
Carrington, North Dakota. Yeah. So and then when I was in 7th grade, I moved to Valley City, North Dakota, which is where Jim lived, and so that we met then, and I spotted
I didn't
him.
notice her until I was I think a junior.
That's when it kicks in.
And we had a sock hop in the high school auditorium, and he was sitting up in the bleachers with his radio guild or whatever it was. And so I asked him to dance because we couldn't have shoes on the basketball floor, so you had to have your socks. So it was always called the sock hop. And we danced, and we've always loved dancing. It's really, we had a canteen where we could go when we were teenagers after every ball game, and he played in the band and I was a cheerleader, and we just had so much fun. We just had the greatest high school experience, which our kids are not having great high school experiences. So
It's a different
the town we lived in was like around 7,000. Something like that.
So the name of the property, Dakota Eagle, is there a story?
Mostly comes from being born and raised in North Dakota, both of us.
Plus,
And-
the farms are called American Eagle. We thought, well, Dakota's part of America.
Yeah.
So when we had to name ours, we just called it Dakota Eagle Farm. So yeah. So
How many other properties are on
so there's two down.
Well, there's one next, but
Yeah, but they don't
they
like us.
they don't
I
use
guess.
this
They-
road. They're kind of like-
They got their own road.
It's separate from American Eagle.
Pardon?
It's separate from American Eagle.
No.
No,
The other one.
American Eagle is just the name of the overall property. Each one has their own farm
Yeah.
name.
Probably have their own name. And if you know George Benedicti from real estate, he lives up here on the hill. And he kind of lets us know he's on the hill. Yeah, that's where George and Karen live. And then if you've, Ocala, through the Ocala horse properties and breeders, if you know of Niall Brennan, he raises a lot of the show horses for derbies and thoroughbred.
Racing.
Race horses. His property borders ours on the other side of our woods down here. So we have a little over 17 acres.
Oh, wow.
And how long have you lived here?
21 years. Yeah. And it's gone by so fast. I think it's because we've been busy. But the first 2 years we lived here, the kids were really busy, and our daughter traveled, 1 year out of country, and we were just lonely the first year, and we were like, what the heck are we doing here, But it soon kicked in, and so we've been blessed. So, anyway.
Where do you take your quilts for showing? I noticed the ribbons that you've worn.
Well, when I lived in Clearwater, we lived there 31 years, I started quilting in 1999, was when I took it was 89, 90. I took my first sewing class. I always sewed, I mean, I tailored my suits, and you know, I'm all through high school. My mother bought me a Montgomery Ward's sewing machine, and I still have it. And someone told me never to sell it because it's metal. You know, it's really solid. And so all through high school, you know, we're 50s, so it was the circle poodle dog skirts. And so I belonged to a quilt guild, and through that guild, then you take other little classes and all. But I met wonderful people, and that was the hardest part for us, I think, of leaving Clearwater. Even though we saw the growth there and the you know, the roads and everything, we just wanted to get out of Clearwater, or I did. So it took me almost 5 years to convince him that we really should move. But then he'd already gotten into a bicycle group with his Honeywell retirees and everything. So it was hard for us to leave all of our friends and everything down there. But that's why when we built, we had the criteria. We wanted to be on a hill. And with all these hurricanes and the rains and the flooding and all, we're really glad that we are on a hill. You know, puddles can form in the pasture, but not in the house. And so we've been blessed by that. And we wanted to be close to the interstate so that when our friends that went up north for the summers could stop in. And that happened. We had friends that just would come and, in fact, I used to put on oatmeal in the crock pot because they would come for breakfast at about 8:30 and then continue on up to North Carolina. They owned a motel in Blowing Rock, and so friends still came, and so we're just very happy.
Well, thank you for having us. This is outstanding.